Alright guys, welcome to beautiful Lincoln Hills Golf Course, the Orchard Course. Today we're playing off the blue tees. I'm going to go ahead and show you really quick while I'm waiting the cart situation, what you get with the carts. So with the carts, you obviously get your scorecard, 4 cup holders. I have a Galaxy Note 8, kind of fits. There's a smaller pocket down there. Can't really put much in it, maybe tees. But you have your standard cubbies. There is, however, a USB charging port for your rangefinders. But besides that, sand, just in case you're like me, you like to hit some divots sometimes. But besides that, everything's good. Alright guys, welcome to the Lincoln Hills Orchard Course. This first hole is par 4, 410 yards. Decided to go with the driver. Couldn't really miss left, couldn't really miss right. Hit a pretty nice shot, left myself about 140 yards in, which is my pitching wedge. Unfortunately, I hit it a little fat though. Only went about 120, and it left me with a pretty lengthy putt, but I was on the green. This was my first putt. Didn't really have any practice at all, just because I was the first one on the course, wanted to get out there before everybody. Hit it on the correct line, but it was about 4 inches behind the cup. It rolled out to about 9 feet. So I had this little 9-footer for par. Couldn't really gauge the break, just because I didn't get any warm up, but shot that one way wide left. But here we go. We have a bogey putt. And there we go. Bogey on the first hole. Second hole, 567 yards. Par 5, same thing, wide open fairway, but unfortunately I did find the bunker. Bunkers weren't raked yet or anything like that. It was pretty early in the morning. By this time it was only like 6:30. Bunker was pretty hard, thinned it, stayed in bounds. My next shot hit it pretty decent, thinned it a little bit, and it rolled off the back. I don't know what happened on that last one. It said 120 to the middle of the green. I hit an easy pitching wedge. Probably 100 yards, and now it's off the back. And of course I forgot my sandwich. And so this chip right here is a pretty basic chip. I just got under it a little bit and the ball didn't roll out. I was hoping it'd go a little farther and catch the slope, as this next putt, as you will see, is a downhill putt. Same thing as the chip you just saw. This putt didn't really catch the slope and take it. I thought the slope was going to take a little bit more, but it still left me with about a 6-footer for bogey. And luckily this was an easy left to right putt, not really much break, and the ball found the bottom of the hole. So this par 4, hole number 3, 365 yards. Pretty good distance, hit my driver. It's wide open where my driver would land. It went to the right a little bit. I was pushing everything, as you can see in my driver, and you can see this iron shot. Everything was going a little bit to the right. Luckily I did get a lucky bounce off this hill. And so now my third shot is this putt. I had to go over a little bit of the fringe, but hit it a little too hard, and it left me a probably about 10 feet for par, and didn't really take my time. Just kind of rushed it and didn't really gauge the break as well as I should have. But right there you could see me checking to see if it was all level, and found the bottom of the hole. So another bogey. All right, this hole is pretty difficult. Hole 4, it's a par 3, 176 yards. Couldn't really see anything. Hit it to the right. This chip shot right here was a little difficult, just because I didn't want to hit the geese or anything like that, so I just wanted to make sure I got it up and over and stopped it. Hit it good, just how I wanted to, but it didn't check at all. Just a little too much. Hit it off the back of the green. Not my fault though. Just kidding, I take the blame. I didn't want to hit these guys. Alright, this next chip, just hit it a little too hard. Almost went in, but it rolled out probably about 13, 14 feet past the hole. So this right here is my par putt, and I clearly did not read the break correctly. I thought it was gonna go straight, but it broke out to the right. So now this is my bogey putt, and you can tell why they call me Big Bogey. All right, par 5, or hole 5, par 4, 410 yards again. Hit my driver, pushed it out to the right again. My next shot I had about 215, so I decided to hit a 2 hybrid. It's the first time I ever hit this club, and I hit it out to the right. Of course, everything going to the right. My third shot right here was a pretty difficult up and down because I didn't want to go too far, but luckily I got it up just where I wanted to, but the slope didn't take it as I thought it would. So now I have my par putt. This was probably about a 40-footer downhill. Didn't really get much roll downhill, so I hit it a little harder, but for some reason now it decided to roll. It left me probably about a good 10 feet uphill, a little right to left. Didn't really take my time, and I hit it on the right line, maybe a little bit harder. It was about 3 inches short. So I think that one was a double bogey. Yep. All right, so hole 6, par 4, 358 yards. I decided to hit my 3-wood, try to keep it straight, and I hit it like a pitching wedge, straight up in the air, straight back down. Next shot, I hit 4-iron. Didn't quite clear the path. Left me in this little rough patch uphill. Was luckily able to get it up and set myself up with this putt. Once again, nice little putt. Just slightly missed it. That would have been for par. Once again, another bogey. All right, we got hole 7, it's par 3, 168 yards. The hole was about where that tree's at, and of course, I go to the right. Left me kind of a terrible lie. Didn't have to go too far. Was very unsure about this lie, how the ball would react. I thought it'd go a little bit higher, but unfortunately I thinned this one straight into the bunker. All right, so we got a bunker shot here. This is a third shot on this hole. I'm pretty comfortable out of greenside bunkers, but here we go, just a nice little shot. As it was rolling, I thought it was gonna stop a little bit closer, but hey, can't complain, right? All right, so this is going to be our putt for bogey. And there we go, another bogey in the books. All right, this is par 5, hole number 8, 462 yards. I smoked my driver down the middle of the green. It's not very long, par 5, just because it's a dog leg to the left. And once again, out to the right with my irons. Set myself up, have a nice little chip. On this one, I knew I was gonna have to hit it into that front hill right there and let it roll up. And I did that perfectly. Just a little bit too much roll out than I would have liked. But now I have a birdie putt. It's about 8 feet. Super nervous. Wanted to make this birdie putt, and I did, as you can see. Super happy. So it brought me down 8 over after 8. So now we got hole 9 and slice this shot. Very, very poor hit. Little difficult lie, kind of under a tree, and once again pushed it to the right. I didn't know what was happening. I think I just got comfortable after that first hole and started opening my shoulders, but this is the third shot, a little chip and run, and works out pretty good. Left me with about, I want to say probably about 5 feet or so. Once again, did not take my time. Did not. Hit it, lips out. And then so that was my par putt. So once again, my bogey putt. Thank you guys for watching. This is my first video that I ever put out. Stay tuned for the second video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if there's any courses in the Sacramento area that you want me to hit up, just let me know.